at $11 area someplace. Always an opportunity to play it a second time, or a third time, or 5 times. Good morning, Will. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. Thank you for joining us here on our live stream. We've been on Zoom this morning since about 6:45. We got a nice little press release at just a little bit after 7 o'clock on WeBuy, WBUY, WeBuy Global. Came out around 7:02 this morning, and the stock has ran over 100% since it press release came out. We went from about $5.58 to $11.86. Now it's pushing back up again. It just pulled down to 1046 and it's off and running again. It's a very low float stock, so when it moves, it can move very quickly. We've played it many times here. Pinky 787 to 1107. Beautifully done. KB, good morning. And thank you guys for sharing the live stream. Appreciate it. Kathy, good morning over there in YouTube. Got our moderators fired up over there. We're still watching WeBuy. Farm Wife Carrie, good morning. We are keeping an eye on WeBuy. Let's see if it can break 12. We got really close to 12. We got up to 1186. Here's a few more press releases. MGNI price target change. SDA partnership. Enters new phase to support. Okay, that's junk. All right, WeBuy back to 1132. Let's see if this thing wants to take a run at 12. Mr. Smith, good morning. GDHG, yeah, that one's pushing up a little bit. Been kind of slow. Volume hasn't been crazy. It's increased here in the last 15 minutes or so, but it is moving up. GDHG, Golden Heaven Group, pushing up pretty nice. Momo's still down. All right. And hopefully some of you caught IPDN this morning in early pre-market trading. That stock closed at $1.75 on Friday. Pushed all the way up to $5.90. What a monster. And I believe it was higher than that in early pre-market. That stock went crazy this morning. Wolfpack, of course, in Discord was all over that one. AR, good morning. Max, good morning. Sheila, good morning. Another moderator popping up in there. What a good morning so far. Keep in mind, this is going to be a short trading week this week because of 4th of July. The market closes early on Thursday. The market's going to close at 1 o'clock on Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's closing 3 hours early, which means after hours will be done 3 hours early. So after hours will be completely done by 5 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock. And then it's closed completely on Friday. So it's going to be a short week. We're going to get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday full days, and then it's going to get short. And hopefully everybody's got some fun plans for the 4th of July. Get out, see some fireworks. We buy back under 11. KLTO had a pretty nice run this morning as well from early pre-market. It ran up really nice. It closed at 72 cents on Friday, and it managed to get up to $1.20. So it did really well this morning as well. We buy pushing again, $11.91. Well, we wondered about $12, and it just hit $11.98. 11. Oh, come on. $11.99. There's 12. Went up to $12.06. So We Buy is still on fire. That stock is still doing very, very well. 110% so far. Gotta love those kind of runs in the morning. Hopefully everybody will get to see some good fireworks in the morning on July 4th there. Please be sure and remember that there's some four-legged fur babies out there that are very sensitive to fireworks. And it scares the bejesus out of them. So be mindful of that. IPDN. $11.94. There we're back over 12 again. Remember, this has got a very low float, so when this one goes, it can really go. This thing is jumping up really nice. It's been a great day trade. I've traded it 5 times this morning. It's been a great day trading stock. So We Buy, WBUY. Had a press release this morning at 7:02 Eastern time, and we were right on top of it when it came out. And it went from 5.58 to 12.16 so far. ARTL, positive first-in-human data for opioid treatment candidate for persistent pain. ARTL, less than a minute old, that press release. ARTL. Byron got We Buy from 1061 to 1186. Nicely done. So let's see what ARTL does here. Let's see what kind of a climb we can get out of this one. Let's see. How much are we up so far here? ARTL up 107% off of that press release. Just that quick. Isn't that amazing? We've gone from 7.15 on that press release to 14.77 so far. That was quick. Another low float stock. Let's see what it's got left in it here. Let's see if ARTL's got anything left. Giving us a little pullback right now. Maybe we can take advantage of. Who knows? It's got the low float stock. So that's a plus. Ken got it from 1269 to 1347. Beautifully done. So their press release, they announced positive first in-human data for ART26, a novel non-opioid treatment candidate for persistent pain. Non-opioid treatment for pain. That could be a big deal. Announced favorable results in a first in-human study. So we'll see if we can get a little bit of a pullback here and then take advantage of it again. It's also a little micro float stock. What's the ticker? ARTL. ARTL, Byron. All right, just gave us a pullback here to 1060. Let's see if that micro float is going to work in our favor. There we go. Let's grab a little bit of that. There we go. Here we go. Come on. Volume. Here comes the volume. Got a pullback to 1060. And we just hit 1301. That's a $3 climb in the last 2 minutes here. Almost $3. There it goes. How many of you banking? ARTL right now. Now it's pulling back again. At 11:20, 11:40, up to about 13. Would have been a great quick little scalp. Let's see what it's got left. Love these little micro float stocks, man. They really move nicely. ZCAR accelerates profit momentum in fiscal year 25. Okay. Robert, ARTL, 1146 to 1260. Nicely done. Pinky, 1098 to 1298. She says, wowzers. That's nice. That is nice. Miami's in at 1150, doing very well on that position, Miami. We just hit 1325. Let's see if we can bust up through 15. How about 15? What do you say? Here's 1339, 1342, 1380. Let's hit 15, baby. Come on. $11.60. We just hit 1456. Sell order at 15. Troy got ARTL from 1207 to 1290. Nicely done. Byron 1233 to 1350. Nicely done, Byron. Wolfpack's banking on this. Wolfpack is putting it in there. 17. Sell order at 15. Boom. ARTL 1160 to 15. Boom. Chase got it from 11 to 13. On fire. Look at that. All the way to 1694. Finley James, ARTL 1102 to 1650. Wolfpack is on fire. You guys are awesome this morning. Webull, or not Webull, Webuy banked beautifully on that one. ARTL again. Carry 1060 to 1160. Pull a full dollar off of that one. Nice. Look at it now, folks. Look at her now. 1751. Who's banking? D-Pro 1226 to 1426. Beautiful job. Mark 1220 to 1404. Terry 1134 to 1681. Beautifully done. Everybody waited on that pullback and banked on it big time. iPhone 1120 to 18. Boom. Look at that. $19.40. Davis 12 to 1734. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. That gets me excited. Nicely done, folks. Good trading. Very good trading, folks. You did very well on that one. Davis Clark, just changed my life, man. Thank you. That is awesome. Twin 1266 to 19 bucks. Unbelievable. We just wicked up to 2044. Vince 1060 to 19. Vince, that is on fire, buddy. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Joe, 1141 to 1606. Yes, ARTL, you beautiful bastard, you. 2044. It's up 156% right now, and it was higher than that. I didn't see just how high it went, but that was a beauty. All on a press release. That's why we trade press releases. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Ingram 11 to 1302. Wolfpack is eating good this morning. Unbelievable. Christian got 1085 to 1850. That's nice. HPE, Hewlett Packard, that one's climbing up this morning. Been on a nice little run since 7 o'clock. Miami, you're very welcome, my friend. Glad everybody could be with us for that press release. That's the main thing. So everybody that tuned in with us this morning got a piece of that, hopefully. Looks like it's going to take another run again here. Love these micro float stocks, man. Good Lord. Folks on YouTube are banking on it with us. TikTok is banking on it with us. Our Zoom is banking. It is doing well. What a great start to a Monday. What a great start to a Monday. And you might be able to short it on the way down. Who knows? But boy, oh boy, what a great start. Oh my gosh. That feels good. You can pull $4, $5, $6, $7 off a stock. That's really nice. And we're happy you guys were with us this morning for that. Thank goodness it didn't come out at 7 or 7:15 or 7:20, because all of our TikTok friends and all of our YouTube friends would have missed that. Well, you might have seen it running after it was already up a while. We're just happy you were with us to catch that press release when it came out. They now know why you are the penny goat. The penny goat. Well, it looks like ARTL might try again. We need to get this over 20. Did anybody take the dip down here? In the 16s, the mid 16s. Maybe you'll get a bump over 20 again and make another $3 or $4 off of it. The penny goat. D-Pro got some. He took the dip. All right, here's some press releases for 8 o'clock. VTAC. Come on now, dang it, stop popping. GNS appoints Kevin Malone as service advisor. BMNR announces $250 million private placement. MNTS wins contract in highly competitive U.S. Space Force. MNTS with a new contract with the Space Force. MNTS. INTS achieved 100% complete response rate in a preclinical. INTS. RR secures $4 million sales agreement. I don't like that one. How about VTAC forms a new joint venture with patented AI techniques to create new VT software platform. VTAC, VTAK. VTAK. Let's see. Trying to give you all the good ones here first. Nothing there. Strengthening focus. FinTech trailing. Russell 2000. GSM. LIDR. Revenue opportunity. UCAR. ESLP. Phase 1. Phase 2. ALLR, acceptance notice, companion diagnostics. All right, financial officer, commercial readiness work, first to market, parcel, potential measurement, snap. Vicky, happy Monday morning. ABL. A lot of junk thrown in with the good ones. TPST receives clearance to proceed with a pivotal trial. Crazy about that one. Initiates phase 1. Tara, T-A-R-A, is going to be added to the Russell 3000. Price target. ACNT is being added to the Russell 2000. PLL. Nothing there. Okay, let's go back and look. That was all the press releases. We'll go back now and look at some of the other ones that we mentioned and see how they're doing. Let's see. GNS. MNTS gets the contract for U.S. Space Force. Silver Fox, good morning. ARTL on the dip. Got it from 17 to 19. D-Pro, good job. Beautiful trade. VTAC spiked and then pulled down. MNTS, it's trying. Relatively small float on that. It's not got a big, huge, massive float, so it might have the ability to move a little bit. BFRI there. BMNR, $250 million private placement, halted. BMNR is halted at the moment. They had an announcement. Bitmine Emerging Technologies announces a $250 million private placement to initiate Ethereum treasury strategy, expected to become one of the largest publicly traded ETH holders. So if you're into the whole crypto thing, that might be a good play for you. We'll see where it goes when they release it. It's been trading all morning and not doing great. I mean, it was up to $6.38 this morning. It's been slowly sloping down. They halted it, and pending the news, we've got the news. We'll see where it goes. I'm seeing 0 on the bid, 0 on the ask. Looks like it's halted to me. So, if you like the whole crypto sort of play thing on a stock, it might be a good one. Relatively small float, not a big, huge, 100 million float or anything like that. And they got a $250 million private placement. So a private investor, institutional investor, I'm sure, came up with $250 million for them to initiate their Ethereum treasury strategy. So they're going to get into Ethereum with that 250, and they are expected to become one of the largest publicly traded ETH holders. So there's that. So that one could really pop up nicely. But as always, do your own due diligence. Make sure you know what you're looking at. Check the volume. Check all your technical indicators that you like to look at, and make your decision on whether or not you want to mess with it. But I would at the very least, watch it. At the very least, give it a watch. We were talking about BMNR. BMNR. Run. Moving up a little bit. Let's see if we can find out when they're going to release it. See how it does. It'll be interesting. Be nice to see this one blow up. Now, if you look on their chart, they did a reverse split, BMNR. I'm just trying to give you as much information about the stock as I can. So you're more information you have, the better off you are. Eddie, good morning. Pinky, MNTS, $1.94 to $2.24. Nicely done. They did a reverse split back on 5/16. So the 16th of last month, they did a reverse split. So they've got a low float. They're working with a low float here. Just after that reverse split. Now this is post reverse split. The stock ran up to $22. But then it dropped. It fell. It's come way down off of that. Armando, good morning. So right now it's sitting at 610. We've got a good piece of news there, perhaps. So when they release that, let's see where it goes. Let's take a look at MNTS again. How many of you went and got some MNTS? That's the one that had the contract with the U.S. Space Force. That stock has gone from $1.45 to $2.29 so far. It just pulled back here a little bit. It's at $2.15 at the moment. Pinky made some money on it. Silver Fox, good morning. I don't remember if I said good morning or not. DPRO, MNTS, 2 to 230. Good job. Nice little quick scalp there. I like that. Made some money on it. David, ARTL, 1650 to 18 in about 45 seconds. That's nice. SOAR, offloading direct cost. Is it raining out there? Sounds like it's raining outside. Coming down hard too. Good gravy. IONQ, price target maintained. All right. R. Let's see if we can find a time for BMNR to be released. Moneyman, MNTS, 2 to 235. Good trade. Scalp away. Scalp away. Evero, good morning. Kind of would like to be on top of this in case it goes. I would like to be on top of it. So I'm going to duplicate this chart. And I'm going to put it right here. So I can keep an eye on it. Let's see. Duplicate. All right. Link. All right, we're gonna keep an eye on it. It looks like it's moving a little bit. Is it trading anywhere else? BMNR, because on E-Trade it's not trading. Is it trading somewhere? Thank you. Yeehaw! Armando with the hat and the mustache. I keep seeing the price on BMNR. I see the price moving, and I see some orders coming through on the order book, but my bid ask is blank. Is that not weird? Are you guys seeing that? On Zoom, I know you guys are seeing it. You see how it's moving here? And over here in the order book, you can see the orders coming in. Somebody's trading that. It's not halted on Webull. I see it moving, but the bid and ask are blank for me. I got nothing. I can't trade it. It's moving on Robinhood. Yeah, it's the candles are moving. I'm seeing orders coming through on the order book. Could be dark pool. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but I think that's a little sketchy. Now it just moved up to 633. ANRO highlights peer-reviewed publication. That's fluff. True Golf announces portable launch monitor. Launch box available globally on July 1st. True Golf, TRUG. Announce portable launch monitor. It bumped up a little bit. Nuke, NUKK, added to the Russell Microcap Index. Well, I don't know if anybody can buy anything on BMNR, but I can't. I got 0 on the bid size, the ask, and the ask size. It's 0 on E-Trade. Be nice if they officially release that thing. Somebody's obviously buying into it, though. Let's see if Momo's still not working this morning. Darn thing. We'll stick with you for just a little bit longer. We kind of want to see if this BMNR is going to release. Maybe they'll release it at 8:30. But I know you guys can see the shenanigans that I'm seeing here. Yeah, Momo's not working this morning. It is kind of sketchy, but we'll keep an eye on it. IPDN starting to curl up a little bit. ARTL trying desperately to get back up over 16. You can buy it on BMNR. What price do you show it on Robinhood right now? My bid and ask are zero. 634. I showed it 633. Something weird going on with this. Webull is showing 551. I don't know. We'll hang tight. We'll just sit back and hang tight, see what happens. It looks like everybody's pretty well stuck, and nobody can really buy. So we'll give it a few more minutes and see if it allows us to. Maybe it'll release at 8:30. Could be a good play here if the market likes it. Well, we'll stick with you till just after the 8:30 press releases, which is in about 10 minutes. If you can hang out with us for 10 more minutes, we'll give you the 8:30 press releases. And maybe also at 8:30 that BMNR will release. Be nice if it did before the 8:30 press releases, though, because I'd kind of like to play it if it starts moving. And if I read off press releases, I'm not going to be able to trade, and I might miss out on a really good one. Kind of hoping. What's the news on it? They had a $250 million private placement, private investment. And they're going to use that money to initiate a Ethereum treasury strategy. And the article also says that they're expected to become one of the largest publicly traded ETH holders. So it's kind of it's got that crypto theme, if you will. It's got that crypto play angle to it. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell what it's going to do, but we're going to watch it. We'll see what it does. That's best we can do. I kind of like to play it if the market responds positively to it. Market may not respond positively to it. I don't know. Sometimes these things work in our favor. You know, we sit around and wait for a half an hour for it to release after a press release and it tanks. Sometimes it works in our favor and it climbs and it goes bananas. So Ethereum price itself hasn't responded. Let's see what KLTO is doing. Tried to climb, almost got back over $1.10 and then fell. NFE. NFE, New Fortress Energy, moving up a little bit. Well, hopefully we can all bank good on it. That's the hope. Ted, you have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning. No after hours today. And remember, it's a short week in the market. Market's closing early on Thursday and it's closed completely on Friday. So market will close at 1 o'clock Eastern time on Thursday, which also means after hours will close down early as well. So after hours will be closed at 5 o'clock in the evening instead of 8. So closed early on Thursday and closed completely on Friday for 4th of July. We're going to take a wild guess and say this BMNR is going to release at 8:30. Let's hope. Hopefully I'll get a chance to play it. But if they don't release it between now and the time we log off of social media, good luck to anybody. I would definitely keep an eye on it. Don't let it out of your sight. Throw it up on a chart on your screen someplace and just let it sit up there and watch to see when they release it. It may go up, it may go down. We don't have any idea how the market responds to some of these press releases. Sometimes we think a stock is going to go crazy on a press release and it does nothing or it tanks. Other times it does exactly what we think it'll do. We just never know. So the only way you can combat that is just to watch it. And the worst thing you want to do is not pay attention to it. Know it's there and know that it could go up and take your eye off of it and get focused on other things and then come back to it in 20 minutes and realize the stock has ran 250% and you missed it because you weren't paying attention. Don't let that happen. So we'll definitely have to just keep our eyes on it. Pinky, we buy round two. Not sure how to read that. Two. Oh, 9 to 10. $9 to $10. Good job. All right, we've got 2 minutes, and at the very least, we'll get our 8:30 press releases, and hopefully, we get something solid in there we can throw at you. And maybe BMNR will release for trading. Keep an eye on it. BMNR. If it doesn't release at 8:30, we'll be getting off of social media here right after the press releases at 8:30. So good luck to you if you continue to watch it and try to trade it. You're welcome to join us on our Zoom. We continue this. We start at 6:45 in the morning on Zoom, and we go till about 9:35 or so, just after the market opens. And you guys are welcome to join us on that instead of these little short time frames on TikTok and YouTube. You're welcome to join us for those 3 hours of press releases. You just head over to the website. You just go to the website, wolfpackcommunity.com. wolfpackcommunity.com. That's our official website. You go to the website and you subscribe to live Zoom trading. And that's all you have to do. And then every morning at 6:45, you go back to the website, click on the live Zoom trading, and you're good to go. Just that simple. And then once you're in and subscribe to the live Zoom trading, we'll also give you the link to our Discord, and then you can be in Discord. They're in there all day, even after the Zoom goes off. Those guys are in there and gals are in there all day long. So here we go. 3 seconds to go. Let's see what happens at 8:30. All right. ORKT signs a MOU for development of specialized LLM for software engineering. ORKT, the little press release. STEM, nothing there. Doesn't look like there's anything good. Okay, SRM, for you crypto people out there, SRM completes a $100 million Tron treasury launch. The largest publicly traded holder of Tron, TRON, tokens in the world today announced the successful staking of its treasury holdings. 365 million Tron tokens, or TRX as they're known. This move follows its closing of a $100 million investment earlier this month to launch a Tron treasury strategy. So they're getting into Tron. SRM. SRM is the name of the company. SRM Entertainment. So if you're into crypto and you know what Tron is, that's what they're dealing with. TSRM. All right. Still nothing on BMNR. Going through press releases still here. I don't see anything good though. Nothing. Nothing at 8:30 other than the SRM, which really didn't strike me as a crazy press release. LIDR pulling down. MNTS going sideways. Really nothing. SRM's really coming down off of that news. Really. Market's not liking that one too much. I don't know. Not at the moment, anyway. Keep an eye on it, though. You never know. Sometimes those crypto plays on these stocks can really get crazy. Again, not saying go jump into it or anything, but know that it's there, know what the news is, and keep an eye on it. IOVA. Looks like class action lawsuit. All right. Well, BMNR has not flinched. It has not done anything. PBI carriage increases good news for shippers. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's going to be it. Key West Club. Key West Club. Are you from Key West? I'm heading to Key West today. GNS. Key West Club is saying GNS. Oh, Murata, nice. Be running right through there today. I'll honk my horn as I go through. Going to the Garden of Eden? No, not going to the Garden of Eden. I'll take a picture of the outside of the building, but I'm not going in. I've seen the people that go in there. And I'm not going in. Bring AC and sunblock. You're not kidding. Byron, it's about 7 hours for me. So it'll be 6, 7 o'clock tonight, probably before I get there. I've got to stop along the way for gas and all that. But it'll probably be 6 o'clock or so before I get there. Palm Beach Gardens here. Nice. Chris, we'll see you in the morning. Stevie Ray, what was the band you used? Well, when I was playing locally up in northern Indiana, the band was called Bootleg. When I went out on my own, and after my CD came out, I toured around the United States. And when I did that, I was a solo act, and so I was billed just under my name. But when I played locally, the band was called Bootleg. Those were some good, fun years, man. All right. Well, that's going to be it for us here on social media this morning. We're going to get back to our ongoing Zoom meeting that we've got. You guys are welcome to join us there. Go to the website, wolfpackcommunity.com, wolfpackcommunity.com, and subscribe to live Zoom trading, and you can join us at 6:45 every trading day, Monday through Friday, as long as the market's open. And it's about 3 hours long, give or take. And you're welcome to join us. All right. Take a look at Oracle. Check out Oracle. All right. You guys have a great day. I will not be on at 4 p.m. today. Normally I like to do after hours trading with everybody to throw out press releases for after hours, but I won't be on today because I'm going to be driving. I'll be heading down the highway, man. Heading for the Florida Keys. And then tomorrow morning, the live streaming we do will be from the Keys in the RV. Xcure. XCUR. Take a look. XCUR. Let's take a look together. XCUR. Xcure. Moving up. Xecure Incorporated. XCUR. It's about $13.50 right now. Take a look at it. All right. Have a great day. God bless to all of you. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning right here on TikTok at 7:35 in the morning. And the same with YouTube, 7:35 Eastern Time tomorrow morning. Yes, take a look at Oracle. Breaking new highs. All right. You guys have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.